like the full preview out?
Let's see. Oh, it is out.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Base health is going to go up by 25. WAP ratio is going to go up by 5%. So once he gets Nashers, he gets a little bit of on hit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck my head, man. Oh, when I yawn, when I talk, everything fucking hurts. Darius Q missing health heal 15. It's going up by 2%. I assume that is rank 6, 11, and 16 or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so it's going up by 2% super early on. I mean, that's not really very noticeable. Maybe he gets like an auto attack worth of HP, or like half an auto worth of HP in laning phase. Fiora R heal per second 40 to 100% based on vitals triggered. 100% always. Okay, R heal per second 40 to 100% based on vitals triggered. What? Okay, bug fix. Okay, Joel Fizz. I don't know why Fizz's codename is Joel. 7 to 5 to 7 to 3. This is a really fake buff. The reason that it's fake is anyone who has played against Fizz or plays Fizz knows that W doesn't do anything. Because W, when you're last hitting or whatever, it's always up. And when you're actively using it inside of fights, it's pretty much always up, right? Because you have ability haste on Fizz. So that's a really fake change. E damage 80 to 280 plus 90% AP to 80 to 280 plus 95% AP. Okay, the 5% AP might actually give her wave clear. That's one thing that could be interesting, is if Fizz actually gains access to wave clear, then suddenly a lot of weaknesses begin to get covered. I think the real way to make Fizz competitively viable is with HP for 5 changes. If you can suddenly make Fizz have similar sustain to Akali, then suddenly Fizz becomes a viable champion. The problem is that Fizz has an infinitely higher frustration problem than, say, something like Akali. Because Fizz is infinitely more difficult to actually hold down. Ziggs Q damage is now going up. So he's going to get 15% scaling AP, but he's going to lose 5 flat AP. That's totally fine. So even at 100 AP, it's just going to begin to be a buff. So that's going to be really, really, really good. Okay, E damage 30 to 190 to plus 30% AP to 3190 plus 25 to 45% AP. So again, the more AP that he ends up getting, the more that all of his damage is just starting to be buff. But this is actually a pretty nice way of mitigating some of his actual laning harass. Let's see. Let me just mute this really quick. We'll have it on obviously in the background, but still. Braum, armor going down by a flat 5. Lee Sin, base AD going down by 3. Passive AD ratio 30 to 60 to 30 to 50. This is very funny. This is unironically probably just because of the Riven social media stuff. Set armor growth down by 0.5. Twisted Fate Q damage is now going down by 10. So, you know, up again, down again, up again, down again. Yasuo AD growth is going down by 0.5, but he's getting buffed indirectly via the Blade of the Ruin King change, so once he completes the item, it doesn't really matter. He's still overall buffed in terms of his total damage. Yuumi R heal per hit is also going down. Okay, Zoe Q damage 57 to 200, so they're undoing. I think they're undo it. Wait. Oh, they're removing Q damage early, so okay. So I think that what this ends up doing, I think maybe, is that she doesn't one-shot anymore at level 5. W damage 75 to 195 plus 40% AP to 60 to 180 plus 45% AP. Okay. I mean, that's fine. When she gets more AP, then she needs 15, so she needs over 300 AP for this to end up being a buff. So once she gets over 300, this is a buff. So for support Zoe and stuff, this is a nerf. Kled changes, whatever. They're doing the classic Blade of the Ruin King change, so they move it up and down again from 8 and 9% for melees all the time, and ranged for 5 and 6%. And they just endlessly move this up and down. It's not really a change at all. It's very fake. And then again, this is current health damage. So for melees, for example, or melees and range, doesn't really matter. If the target that you're hitting has 1,000 HP, okay, you're dealing 10 more damage. And then you auto them, they go to 90, you're dealing 90, so you deal 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you know, fucking whatever. Very negligible amount of damage. You add all of those fucking numbers up, you end up getting about an extra auto attack worth of damage inside of the entire trade sequence. Okay, Kraken Slayer. Missing health on hit modifier 1 to 1.5 to 1 to 1.75. Price going down by 100. Kraken Slayer is typically going to be a first item purchase, so effectively this is a 1 minute earlier buy in most cases. Phantom Dancer attack speed 60 to 65%, movement speed 8 to 10%. These are nice little changes for like Garen. There's a couple of other champions that build Phantom Dancer or can build Phantom Dancer, but realistically, I mean, sure, getting, 7 MS or something that's basically free magical boots, for the most part, I mean, that is quite nice. Rod of Ages, 400 to 500, mana per stack, 20 to 30, maximum mana, 600 to 800, very weird, buffs for Rise, buffs for Kassadin, buffs for Victor when he ends up going it. Okay. Haunting Gauze inventory limit 6 to 1. Unsealed Spellbook, smite damage per swap 600, 900, 1200, 600, 900, 600, 600, 900. So they're making it so that you cannot Spellbook swap in order to outsmite the jungler. And now we are in draft. All right, here we go.
Unlock it.